once again, Sara back again. Last VCLT video was for Ramses. This one is from France. First one actually from Tintin, as he calls himself. He's on Facebook page. I don't believe he's making videos yet, but I sure hope he does, because he's a very cool French man. He likes everything from prog or prog folk, that kind of stuff, electronic stuff, girl punk, new wave stuff, and he used to be in a couple of bands also in the 80s, I believe. Very cool man, and it looks like he has a very cool home, and he also works in a record shop from time to time, or helps out there and gets paid in vinyl, which is, you know, guys, that's what I've done also a bit. Best pay ever. And I believe Tintin agrees with me there. So his very first VCLT to me, and I surely will send you something also, Tintin, but it takes some time, because I haven't been hunting lots these past few weeks actually. So I will surely get a package your way if you have patience, which I hope you do. But yeah, he sent me French stuff, all French stuff. He's been hunting in the cheap bins for me. Really happy about that, because I didn't have any of these stuff. He sent along this very nice, look at that, cool letter here. And he writes here what he's been looking for, and some stuff about the band, and he writes here his favorite record, and I'll come to that. So really nice, Tintin, to get this. This is just beautiful. I will keep this in the first record here. And also with each letter he has sent along some information, so I will read a little bit about that. The first record in this huge packet I got was this. Now this is all 70s prog, so Catharsis, beautiful cover, very simplistic yet very beautiful. It's a gatefold, and let's have a look at the vinyl also. Saravant Records, very nice. He has cleaned this up for me, which I really appreciate. And I've played all of these, I can say. I played all of these the same day, I think it was, that they arrived, one after each other. Just enjoyed the French prog. So here, Catharsis, the first album, 1971, very first pressing with a gatefold. It's quite rare, he writes here, and I've never seen this one here. I think he wrote here in the letter that he sent me his very own copy of Catharsis, because he found another copy for himself. So I really like when people send their own stuff from their own collections. That's great of you, Tintin. Thank you very much. And this, it has just a couple of songs on this one. 4 songs, and this is a very weird album, you know. It's very intriguing but very different. It has the French folky stuff going on, but very weird vocals, weird kind of whispers and murmurs, and it's kind of distorted vocals, not distorted, but yeah, it just over and over just keeps talking and whispering and all of that. And it's very weird and somewhat disturbing that way. And my little cat was like next to the speakers, because she was just trying to sort out the different sounds on this. But I really like this when you're in that type of mood, the weird mood. You know, when no, actually when you're calm, I quite like this weird type of records, and I really like the other half of this because it has a kind of almost Arabic feeling to it, with the melodies and the music. So really nice to have this one, which I have never seen over here. Moving on to this record, he sent me the 4 first or how to pronounce it. I'm just trying to pronounce that, but records. This is Caricatures from 72, first pressing, and man, I've never heard this band before. I've heard of them in the vinyl community on Facebook there, but I've never heard this band, and man, I am blown away. Man, this is a original pressing on Philips also. I must show this. Of course, French pressing there. Great record. I was like, I'm wondering how the others sound, because I really enjoy this. I have very heavy moments to this. Of course, the lyrics are all in French also. So I played them in order that they were released. So then I moved on to the second one, which, yeah, this is my favorite cover also. Unbelievably beautiful, this one. Also on Philips, of course. Beautiful. And let me see what he has written about this one. It's, of course, Les Cimetières de Harlequins. That's just my pronunciation, my very Swedish pronunciation. From 73, the second pressing of this, and man, I was just completely blown away. I don't even know how to talk about this record in words, but it has the same kind of elements that the first one has, but it takes them more far, more into space, more prog, more soft moments, but also heavy. Really stimulating album, this one. Great. And then I moved on to the third album. Great cover here also on Philips, of course. And let me see if I can pronounce this one. This is from 74, the second pressing. Au-delà de délire. I don't know, but this is Tintin's own favorite, because he really likes this band, and I must say this one is my favorite too, together with the one I just showed. The second and the third albums are just my favorites, even though all of them are brilliant, I must say. Really love the artwork on the back here also, with the forest there. The same Philips label on all of these, of course. Beautiful, same as the second, but even better. Dreamy, just brilliant French prog. He asked me before he sent these what I did have, and I said I only have an album by Pulsar, and also I have a couple of Magmas, of course. One has to have a couple of Magmas. I'm missing some of the records from Magma also, because they're so hard to find. But yeah, so Tintin really helped me to get more French prog into my collection, and I'm so happy about that. The fourth album here, and the cover, like I said, on Facebook. Those of you who have me on Facebook or on the Facebook page of YouTube Vinyl Community, yeah, This cover reminds me of Tintin himself, this man. Back there with the band members. Really nice. And this one is also good. It's more walking from their sound, a little bit, not poppy, but you know, some of the psychedelic stuff, or how to say, they're moving a bit from that, the progginess, but it's still good. But yeah, I really love the 3 first albums, which is almost what I feel for every band. It's very solemnly I like bands' later albums when it comes to the 70s stuff, but still very good, this one. And this is called Emile Jalotte 75, first pressing of that. Yeah, really cool. So thank you so much, Tintin, for that. I'm blown away. I can't wait to listen to these so many times, especially the second and third one, and the Catharisis also. Really happy. As I said, I will of course get something your way if you have the patience. I always keep you in mind, and I'm so thankful. It warms my Swedish heart. Thank you, Tintin.